Taurus, welcome. Couple things to just think about. One, the old spiel: take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This message is timeless, but it is also being recorded. This keeps coming out. You're not alone. It's interesting. It's come out for the last few signs. You are not alone. But rock bottom cracked open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. But the messages are timeless, but there is a full supermoon in June. I'm recording this in the beginning of June, Gemini season. The new moon was in Gemini. It's about using your mind better, being the observer of your thoughts, not just the thinker of your thoughts. And there's some very mystical energies that are around. There's a lot of adventure and awakening and experience. But there was a supermoon in May, there's a supermoon in June, and July and August will also be a supermoon. So I just want to let everybody know, as a cosmic moon child myself, as a Cancerian, please be aware of what you're thinking, where your attention is going, what you're focusing on, what you're putting energy, where you're spending your energy. Because with the supermoons, you could be your thoughts are super powerful, and you may attract something you don't want and repel something you do. So just pay attention and try to focus. Do your best to focus on what you want, what makes you happy, moving forward, ending cycles, the things that you want to attract. And do not think about the things that you don't want anymore. Anywho, so let's get a message for you. Just a couple things to keep in mind. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit. May we have a message for the collective of Taurus. And just so we're all on the same page, we have the Starseed Oracle. So this is about your divine adventures, this reading, your divine gifts, your divine lineage, your divine ancestors, kind of those deeper messages. What I love is that you are the only sign. I'm finishing out this series now with you, and you're the only sign to get these two cards. So you have a completely different energy going on than everyone else. First out the gate, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. So some of you may have connections to the Pleiades, or you might want to spend some time under the stars. I think the Big Dipper is in Pleiades. Big picture thinking, seeing the bigger picture. It'll be interesting what tarot cards come out for that. And also, you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. You have the love. You've always had the love. It's within you. So there's something going on with relationships. You honoring your own feelings, your worth, and just knowing that you always have love. You always have love within you. What else do we have for the collective of Taurus? That's beautiful, though, that you got completely different energy. Wow. Okay. The cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Love it. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You have gotten no other sign has gotten any of these cards. Star Brothers, loyalty, and these are great. This is a talisman of protection. And I had bought my brother a mask like this It was a mask, and it had someone, one facing this way, one facing this way, one facing its protection. In every direction. Star Brothers. Horus energy. So we have Horus, Hadarian, and Pleiades energy. And last but not least, we have a double mission. Lightworker Star Seeds. Serve the world by being you. The only sign to get these 5 cards. Double mission. You're a light worker and a star seed. You have 2 responsibilities: to seed the light, to raise the frequency, to become your true authentic self. I feel like we have one more card. One more card. The Seas of Mintaka is the card on the bottom when we stop. Let's just see if we have another card, or maybe that card will come out. But the Seas of Mintaka is about, yeah, there is one more card. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. I believe the 7 Star Sisters are in the Pleiades. So we start with the Pleiades and we end with the Pleiades. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, the Tapestry of Life, Expression. Adding your design, your thread to the tapestry of life. Okay. The Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Rare Gifts, Innocence. On the bottom of the deck, this is about the light, and it's interesting because the Seas of Mintaka was also on the bottom, which is about bringing the unconsciousness to light. But this is, and also being very gentle with yourself and tender with yourself. Maybe even some inner child work. Okay, so that was the Starseed Oracle. Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and beautiful, beautiful energy. Alright, so we'll use the Mystic Monday Tarot. And it is Monday, so even more magical, but it's for new beginnings. Big picture thinking, collective of Taurus. What do they need to know about big picture thinking? Ooh, Knight of Wands, take action. Visionary, inspired ideas. Well, I mean, you can't... The fire signs, they're all about the fire energy. This is Taurus. I'm sorry, Taurus. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, Taurus. And this is fire. This is illumination. This is creativity. This is someone, the Wands energy, that this is the energy of visionary, inspiration, creative ideas, taking action. And this is a card of action. Taking action on an inspired idea, a vision. And then we have 4 of Swords, which, again, we're in Gemini as season, so sword energy, mental energy, using your mind better, getting some rest, putting something to rest, taking a vacation, getting some rest, resting, putting, let's read the Starseed, big picture thinking, because they want you to take action, inspiration, ideas, and then you get the Knight of Wands. I mean, what a perfect energy to express this oracle card in the tarot. I mean, completely fitting. Knight of Wands. Wow, I'm such a dork. I'm like looking up Knight of Wands, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not looking up Knight of Wands. Oh, Taurus. All right, and it's interesting because Three of Wands is on the bottom, and that's about big picture thinking, opening to larger ideas, seeing the bigger picture. Wow. Yeah, so there's a bigger picture that needs to be seen here. I'm going to say off the top that this is about you seeing the bigger picture about who you are, your mission here, what you're supposed to add. I'm so interested in this reading. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. Okay, so there's a clue right there. As some of you are Pleiadian starseeds, you have connections, ancestors from the Pleiades. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. And you got the tapestry of life, birthing creations, as the last card. Synchronicities already, and we're only on the first card. Lord. Taurus, you do it though. You always do this to me, Taurus. You always just... My grandmother, may she... My grandmother on the other side, yeah, she was a Taurus. Anywho, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you. By those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. Wow. The Pleiadians support us in the important stage in Earth's development. This important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. How are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? So you're being called up to take action. And we'll find out more about this this Four of Swords, putting the rest. Maybe because it's coming out with action, it might be getting some rest because you're getting ready to step up and lead. And interesting that these two cards are the same color energies. If you look, the same blues, the same purples, pinkish kind of color. So you're being called, and maybe this is putting old ideas and old ways of thinking to rest, so that you can allow new ideas and new ways to come in. But we'll find out. We'll clarify with the Compendium of Constellations card deck after we finish with the tarot. So, oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. You got the love. Hadarian energy, and I encourage you, I implore you to make your journey even more magical. The more energy you put into it. Look up these energies. Look up Pleiades. Look up the Seven Sisters. The history, the folklore. See if there's something there that resonates, or something that you've always kind of been attracted to, or where is it in the sky? Hadarian energy. You got the love. Codependency, boundaries. You got the love. Let's find out. We may come back and read that card, but let's see what the... You got the love. Wow. We got Chariot, the Cancer card, the card of Cancer, major arcana. So this is a major message, a major note coming through here. But this is a card. You got the love. You got it. It's almost like this is that insight. Knowing that is what sets you free, which trajects or propels you forward. This information. This is a card of victory. This is a card of forward motion, quick forward motion. This is also a card of strength, balance. This is great energy. You got the love. It's almost like when you know that, you win. It's like when you know that. We'll find out more about that, though. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life living. Okay, so we had this card. I don't know if I showed it to you. You got the love. Codependency in relationships. It's kind of an odd card. It's kind of just out of focus and blurry. But we have the cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a living prayer, a moving prayer. Like, and that's what I was like, I was just saying, the potency of like putting more into your spiritual journey, looking up things, paying attention to what resonates with you and your intuition. That's actually the most important part. It's like, 'cause sometimes when you dig a little deeper, you have synchronicities, you have serendipity, you have deja vus, you find numbers or things that you've been attracted to. It's just really interesting. The cosmic heart, 4 of cups, heart energy, water energy. Devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. And I love that this is like the card in the deck where she's praying. Make your life a moving prayer. Meditate. Keep out all the... Sit down and ground yourself and connect. And look, there's that cosmic heart energy. Connect with the cosmic heart. You know, be aware of your environment. Devote time to sit down and connect. Sit in silence and just listen. Beautiful. Star Brothers. Oh, right there. Oh, and there's, I was just saying, okay, we've got water, we've got swords, we got fire, where's earth? And there it is, Queen of Pentacles, male or female. The Queen of Pentacles with Star Brothers. This is letting you know that you know, the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, you are protected. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Let's read it. You got the Queen of Pentacles, and this is someone who is secure and stable, and you know, someone who is, you know, let's read this. Let's read Star Brothers. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. And it's safe to open the back of your heart. Those are the words. I love how it looks like the card is actually glowing. From those, okay, you're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you've connected with, you know. And this is all about this Queen of Pentacles, receiving, manifesting, receiving on earth. This is your energy, Taurus, Pentacles. This is you manifesting something successfully. You in your energy, that's just represents you. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone. That it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers wants you to have a new experience of life on earth. Perfect Queen of Pentacles energy. You're about to manifest something new, successfully. Something for your success and your stability. Something, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is an energy also of someone who's ready to commit, settle down, build something with someone. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, and that's Queen of Pentacles energy. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe. Even if you're going through a difficult time, they want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let more love in. And this is totally like, again, I'm just going to reiterate, this is the energy of feeling safe and secure. The Queen of Pentacles. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving, and you're about to receive something. As I said, they're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond, hence the earth energy. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it wants to harden. And interesting that, you know, this is the Four of Cups is totally about keeping your heart open. In this particular deck, her heart is very open. She's heart-centered. She's communicating through her heart with the divine, meditating, preparing for this opportunity that's manifesting. But in the Rider-Waite deck, as we know, in the traditional deck, his hands are crossed across his forehead and he's kind of frowning because he's really just distracted with what's going on. You know, so it's just really interested. You know, that's where they want you to be. They want you to keep your heart open. How can you open yourself up to receiving more support? I mean, your cards are just perfect, Taurus. They're perfect. They're mirroring each other perfectly. The cosmic heart. This is where your focus needs to be. So, and also so you can see the bigger picture. All right, so we have double mission. Starseed light worker. Right? Double mission, Taurus. Serve the world by being you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, that's totally the energy. Being you. Oh, yeah. 6, 10 of Cups. You whole and complete. 6 of Swords. It's time. It's time to move forward, growth. And then it came out. Yep, look at that. The completion, the full circle, you understanding you have this wholeness now. You kind of have enough of the pieces to make the connection, to feel a wholeness, a completeness, and then you have the full, a new beginning, a leap of faith, a liberation, if you will, on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're with the cups here, you're starting to move towards this complete understanding of who you are. Let me read double mission. Why? Because we want to understand this. This is like kind of like an intensive, right? And there's already all these synchronicities. So Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually on their individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. And we've got this bigger picture over here, and we have devotion, make your life a moving prayer, the cosmic heart, with the water, the moving energy of water. So many synchronicities here. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? Yep. And it's time to move towards that. It's time to grow and develop. Because you can't stay where you are. There's a shift coming for sure. There's movement here. You're about to receive something. The universe is the cosmic heart of the universe is about to fill your cup. It's about to connect with your cosmic heart. You are about to receive something, and they want you to know that you are safe and that you are protected more than you can imagine. But you are about to receive something here in this lifetime. Yeah. And, you know, this could be your mission. And again, what did it say? What you were supposed to do to the world. And here's this 10 of cups, this connected net of cups around this globe. Very interesting. And then you have the 7 sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and then expression is here again. Tell us about the 7 star sisters for Taurus. Yep. The wheel of creation, birthing creations. And this is Sagittarius energy, Jupiter. And there's a full moon. So it's interesting that this came out. I think you're the only you're the only ones that got this card. No other sign got the Wheel of Fortune. Birthing new creations. It's time. It's time for a new cycle. And it's turning in your favor. It's time to create something new. It's time to give birth to something new. The Wheel of Fortune means karmic. Something karmic may have ended. A new cycle is beginning of good luck, good fortune. Creating something new. New energy coming in. A new creation. That's beautiful. And on the bottom of the deck, which is even more, is wonderful, is the 3 of Pentacles, your energy. Synergy, this is the energy of the Chariot. The minor energy of the Chariot. This is bringing 2 things together, light and shadow, masculine, feminine, logic, intuition, emotional, physical, whatever it is. Bringing 2 energies together, and when they synergize, they create something new. This is growth. This is expansion. This is abundance, and it's also Pentacles. This is your life mission, your project, your work, your skills. 3 of Pentacles. When you bring things together, you know, the mission and the project and the person the whatever, and they come together, and now it's time to create. It's time to expand. You have that Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords here. So your energy on the bottom of the deck. So we have the compendium of constellations here. We'll just clarify a couple of the cards here just to get deeper meaning. Okay, tell us about the Four of Swords, seeing the bigger picture. Victory. Wow. Wow. Master on the bottom. Wow. Yeah. Victory. Interesting. So this is, because I asked about the Four of Swords. Remember these two came out with the big picture thinking, seeing the bigger picture. And I asked why the Four of Swords, and it says the victory. This is a card of rest, putting something to rest, memories, thoughts, you know, things that don't serve you, mental energy that doesn't serve you anymore, putting it to rest so you can move forward in life. So you're not, it's also like the Three of Swords, the past pain and trauma, putting it to rest so it doesn't follow you into your future. And this is also a card of getting physical rest. Taking a vacation. When you have a victory, you can relax. There's something really good is coming to you. And then the very next card, again, is the Chariot, victory. The victory card. And if you look, her hair is like the similar color energy. Victory. Both cards of victory. But this is Major Arcana. So you can put your mind, so that's what it is. You can put your mind to rest. You're going to see a bigger picture and soon, and it's going to be time to move forward. But why is the Chariot here for you got the love? You got the love. You've already won because you've already got the love. And we have what? Manipulate. Don't let anybody manipulate you into thinking that you don't have love, or you're not lovable, or just, there's manipulate is here. What is this card about? Because I don't see clearly, so since I don't see clearly, let's read the message. But of course it's funny because this is like an out of focus card, and I'm saying I don't see clearly. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, independent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. Sounds like some Taurians I know. Wink, wink. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. So don't let anybody let you manipulate that. This message of the card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries, which has come up for you before, Taurus. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. And if you're not, then that's just a confirmation of your growth. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. So it could be a Cancer that you're in a relationship with, Taurus. That might also be why the Chariot came out for some of you. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, but you're here, so you don't. And this energy, whatever this is you're going to receive, this transmission, this awakening, it's going to help you with this. It's going to help you with your boundaries. That's what I'm tapping into. Perhaps, and then we have feeling safe. For starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do, card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe and cover up. Do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? This is amazing, Taurus. And you know, you have this 2 cards of victory already in the beginning of your reading. So it could be a Cancer that we're speaking to, that you're in a relationship with specifically. And for not, like this, again, this is a card of victory. I feel like those of you are not allowing people to manipulate you. You've learned from your past experiences, which is what the Chariot is about. It's about pulling 2 energies together into balance and using that energy to propel you forward from what you've learned and how you've grown from it. Those 2, you know, different opposing energies, you know, good times, bad times, light, shadow, positive, negative, you know, however you look at it. But you can't be manipulated. I feel like this is a confirmation for you that some of you are in a relationship or you've learned these lessons. And if not, you know, this is the victory. This is where you win. When you realize that you got the love. And that's when I found love in my own personal life at 45 years old, was when I realized I was always loved and I was always had a certain energy around me from the universe and I was never alone. And then suddenly when I realized I always had love and I began taking steps to love myself more, physical steps, rituals, things started to change in my life for real. But like, yeah, you're growing. You're definitely growing. There's growth here. There's movement. You know, the Cancer card is also a card of travel. It's like, you know, the cancers, when they get the heck out of there, if something ain't right and something is, you know, some feels wrong, or they realize they're in a situation they don't want to be, they get out of there. You got the love. You don't have to stay anywhere for some of you and be manipulated into thinking that you don't have love, or you're alone, or you'll be alone, or you're not worthy of love, because that's not true. Because then we have the cosmic heart here, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. Like, make your life a moving prayer. Making your life like a tapestry. Something that you create. It's like your life is like this communication with the cosmic heart. Staying in tune. Even the same similar color energies here as well. The pinks and the blues and the purples. How can you make your life a moving prayer? And you're being called to plant your soul's seed. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles on the next card. Yeah. Plant your soul's seed. And sing to them with deep devotion. To seed them with the sweet waters of your own soul. To lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart. Wow. To live your life according to what makes you come alive, rather than what everyone else thinks. To make your life one big moving prayer. Live your life according to what makes you come alive. The cosmic heart. They're trying to awaken the cosmic heartbeat in you. They're trying to awaken, bring to life something within you. You know, and then you have this Queen of Pentacles with the green energy and the sphere, the glow right in front of her heart. And I noticed the other day that I noticed that I have never noticed the glowing, the yellow glow on her face that's coming from her view of the pentacle, the globe, the sphere. In where? Her heart space. Something's opening. A portal is opening and something is coming out. Something is being manifested and you're protected. So trust that you're safe. And the Queen of Pentacles is total safe, secure energy. Do we have anything? And not to mention it's Taurian energy. Yeah, elude. Elude with beauty. Interesting. Elude came out and there's again color, the blue. Elude. Interesting. I'm not sure why elude would come out with protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So maybe something is helping you elude danger, elude situations. But this is it. You did get the Wheel of Fortune, so this is a new cycle. You eluded something because, oh, you eluded something because you are protected. Wow. Wow. I'm really feeling heart energy here. I just really, the cosmic heart and then these two cards in proximity to each other. The green energy. Wow. Yeah, you are protected. You eluded some kind of danger. So you were watched over. Maybe you felt it. That's crazy. Okay, double missions, light worker, star seed. Tell me about the Six of Swords. For the collective. Discover. Yeah. You're on your way to discover something. Similar color energies as well, a little bit, the darker blue. But you're on your way, Six of Swords, to discovering, growing, and developing. Something new about your mission. About what how you can serve the world. Definitely color similarities here, right? You're going to discover something. Ten of Cups about you. About what you're connected to, about the family that you came from, the star family, the earth, you know, your connection to the rest of your brothers and sisters on earth. And last but not least, the Seven Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life. And we have, yeah, interesting, we have defeat with the Alu coming on again, orange. Color energies, similar color energies. Defeat. You won. You have victory here twice and you have defeat. You defeated something. That's why the wheel is turning. And whatever you defeated, and you have the Ten of Cups here, the Four of Swords, you put something ended. The Six of Swords is here, the Three of Pentacles, and you're moving forward. So it's time. It's interesting because this is Leo too, is the sun. Is represented by the sun. The card that was on the bottom of the deck. The golden children. Innocence, rare gifts. Tenderness and inner child. But you defeated something. You won. An old karmic pattern. You know, this cosmic heart, you moved the cycle, and only you know how you did that. Subtlety on the bottom of the deck. Subtlety. All right, so angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, may I please have an animal totem to confirm this message, to inspire the synchronicity and serendipity. The message that we have here today for the beautiful Taurus, the collective of Taurus. What a beautiful reading, Taurus. Like, your readings, I tell you, Gemini, Taurus, you guys be knocking my socks off. I ain't even gonna lie. What animal is a messenger for the collective of Taurus? So just keep your awareness open. Keep your heart open, because you know, this animal totem could come in subtly, it could come in boldly, it could come in 5 minutes, it could come in 5 weeks. But just be aware. Ooh, the cow. Taurus, how, wow. What the front door? Shut the front door, Taurus. What? I mean, I know it's not the bull, Taurus, but I don't think there's a bull in here. Oh, yeah, there is. Wow, it's on the bottom of the deck. Stop it. Renewal, fertility, and growth for sure. Yeah, there it is. You know, but it's interesting because that doesn't really look like a bull, does it? The Minotaur, the deity from Greek mythology who had the head of a bull and the body of a man, is also associated with sacrifice and the cycle of renewal. Cycle of renewal. There it is. Interesting that was on the bottom of the deck, but what came out was the cow. Isn't that the female bull? Am I wrong? So we have fertility, purity, divinity. So the fertility is why the cow, I think. The cow is among the most ancient. Oh no, that would be a heifer. Okay, I'm sorry. The cow is among the most ancient of sacred animals in Egypt, but it's definitely an earth animal, definitely an earth energy. A cow sculpture with a golden sun between its horns was paraded about in a nocturnal passion play depicting the death of the god Osiris, an annual event performed on the Egyptian All Souls Day. Ooh, that might be a day you want to look into. The cow figure itself represented Isis, the wife of Osiris, who was in search of the body of her dead husband. Isis, the foremost Egyptian goddess, was associated with abundance and fertility. Cow cults existed in Greco-Roman cultures. The beast is still sacred in India, where it is considered a being of great purity and fertility. In Hinduism, the bovine represented the female power in nature, whereby the earth itself is conceived as a cow, and all vegetation and food derives from its milking. The painting recalls the ancient Egyptian representation of Isis. Fertility, purity, and divinity. You know, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Chariot, you have the Knight of Wands. There are good things, abundant things happening for you in many and let's not forget the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, right? Again, similar color energies, right? So there is abundance, there is fertility. You have defeated something. You have eluded something, and now you're moving forward. You are moving forward. This was a beautiful reading, Taurus, as usual. But, yeah, big picture. I love it. All right, Taurus. I wish you magic, synchronicity, mystery, numinous events, and pleasant dreams.